All right, Greg Mitchell, we're testing. Can you hear us out there in the good old $1 million trailer? Production department, can you hear us? All right. Sounds like we have audio. Do we have, what does our video look like? Do we have any latency issues? Anything slow right now? He's going to have to. Hey, Greg, go ahead and text me on my phone if you would. She's about to walk away from me, so I'll have to look at my phone. Can you see any latency issues, or is there anything fuzzy? Did the picture look a little better? We changed
No, I said do you want
testing 1 2 3, testing 1 2 3. Good afternoon, sports fans. It's the Phillies, the Endeca Baseball Channel, back up and running for Monday. It's a 6 o'clock game. It's the Phillies versus the Braves tonight. We're at Tower Field in Midland, Texas. Loop 250 and Highway 80 if you can make it out. We are on field number 2. Again, tonight we have the Braves and the Phillies facing off. There'll be 2 games for the Phillies this week, one on Monday, one on Wednesday. So this is our first game for the week. It's really nice. Feels like it's about 85, 88 degrees. A really slight breeze out of the south. The sun is over our right shoulder, and a little bit of shade on the first base side and some at home plate. Again, we're going to do our best to announce the players of the other team that we're obviously connected to the Phillies side. We try to be biased. Sometimes it doesn't come out that way, but we try to do our non-bias, Brian. And so we want to try to be as fair as we can. And as we learn the names of the Braves, we try to put it out there. We don't get their lineup for obvious reasons, but they are very generous over here to our left, the fans, to give us names as they go along. So we're going to do our best. We have a hard time with knowing who's in the field for the other team because we do not have a lineup. But as we see numbers on your little ones' uniforms, we'll give you the numbers, and if you know their number, then you'll be able to figure out. We'll tell you what position they're in. You'll be able to figure out where they're at. For the Phillies, we'll be able to have a lineup, and we can keep you. For the Phillies fans, we can keep y'all really up on where they're at in the field and where they're at batting, who's pitching, who's catching, and all of that. And as usual tonight, man, we really appreciate the legendary Bob Uecker joining us. He's the man that makes this thing go. I call him Brian, but it's really Bob Uecker. But Brian, because we don't want everybody storming where we're at and needing autographs, because he gives out a lot of autographs every night. He's fantastic. Brian, here we go. You ready for another game?
Another fall installment of Fall Ball. I couldn't be more excited. Welcome, baseball fans. So glad that you guys have decided to digitally spend some evening time with us. I'm glad you have decided to do that because my co-host Steve, he looks very presentable, and I came like a garbage pail kid this evening. As sometimes, you just throw it together and you get to the field. And I am repping a big R hat. I don't know what it stands for, but it's red, and I know it doesn't stand for the Phillies.
Well, but you're incognito. So I said, we can't have lines of we'll do autographs after the game for you. But yeah, you're covered up good. I mean, nobody can tell who you really are.
That's right. The Braves. I'm not a big Braves fan, but boy, do you remember the '90s pitching? The Braves.
You mean like Smoltz and
Smoltz?
Yep.
Glavine.
Glavine.
And
oh my gosh.
Maddox.
Greg
man.
Maddox.
I think they got 100 Cy Youngs between them.
Man. And the ever so consummate professional Bobby Cox.
Bobby Cox, that's right.
The manager.
A lot of all-stars on that team. Chipper Jones. Man. Unbelievable team of the 90s. They were very, very dominant.
Yes, they were. It looks like the Braves are taking the field to warm up. Number 7 is the catcher tonight. Don't know his name, but it's number 7. Pitcher on the mound is number 12. Number 12 is the pitcher on the mound. Number 1 appears to be heading to left field. Number 8 appears to be heading to right field. So y'all write this down and listen for your numbers for the Braves. Number 3 appears to be heading to center field. 8 right field for the Braves. 3 center field for the Braves. Number 11 is at second base. Number 7 is catching. Number 12 is pitching. We'll get some other locations for you shortly.
I don't see the presence of an ump, so we'll make do. Maybe this guy throws up a hand sign. We might have to wing it, though.
We may have to.
We've done that before.
Number 5 appears to be.
I'm used to it.
Number 5 appears to be first base.
Oh.
Number 5 is first base. Number 10's coming out of the dugout, but they're sending him back, so I don't know where it is. Number 11 appears to be second base.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, number 11 second base, I believe. Perfect. So thank you very much. We just had someone from the Braves hand us a lineup, so we're going to be able to know what the names are. Oh, wait, whoa, really? Hold on, don't go away.
Oh, hang on.
Let me get that to you. Okay, 4-3. Wait, let me mute this. Welcome. All right, we're back on air. I had to give a phone number out, and I didn't want it to go all over the United States. So I got a lineup from the sweet lady over on the Braves side. As they come up, we'll call them out. So here we go. Our batter for the Phillies is standing in, and it's number 8, Harrison Brumley. We call him Harry.
Harry Crum.
Harry Crum.
Who was he? He was a detective.
Yes, he
we
was.
learned that, John Candy, but Harry Brumley, he's ready to go. We're wasting no time here.
High pop-up in field, caught by third baseman.
Wow.
That'll be number 9, Nate. We don't have last names, but number 9, Nate at third base.
Number 8.
Caught that pop fly. Coming up next for the Phillies is number 10, Kobe Weaver. Kobe Weaver stands in.
Kobe Jack.
Pitcher's throwing high. Seems like the pitcher will throw a little bit high today, and that's okay. Those are hard to hit. You know, you're always thinking, man, those smoking fastballs gets them out. Let me tell you, these slow balls can really wreak havoc on batters.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Over his head inside.
Man.
It's 2-0.
2-0 count.
The pitcher number 12, his name is Jose, according to the lineup.
Oh, okay, Jose.
Catcher number 7 is Rafa.
Oh, same pitch.
Over the head.
Right. Walked Kobe.
Kobe Weaver, number 10, is on for the Phillies. Coming up to bat is number 4, Meyer McKellar.
It's our main man, Meyer.
Meyer McKellar is the son of one of the coaches, Michael McKellar. And Michael's on first base, coaching first base right now. His dad, you can see him in the. You can see him. Okay, number 10, stealing there, Brian.
Kobe
gets in, standing up.
Kobe got tired of being on first.
So you can see in your first base camera, Michael McKellar standing there watching his son.
Way high.
Kobe on the run. Makes it to third, standing up. And at third, well, the bases are open.
We got a 1-1 count. Hang on. Oh, I thought that was miles per hour. Holy cow. Holy cow.
Yeah, you thought that's what it was.
94.
Yeah. Man, 394. 9.4.
All right. 1-1 count to our main man, Meyer. A little high is what the call is. We're going with 2-1. Holy moly.
Extremely high and inside over Meyer's head.
3-1. Colby's looking to come home.
Myers ready to hit one. He's looking for one to hit, Brian.
Oh, oh,
He's going to call
man,
that
that's
a
a
strike.
that was. I mean, that was a meatball.
It's a hittable ball.
Oh man.
I mean, the strike zone in this league is obviously higher and wider because they can't pitch like pros do, or college, or
Man.
high school, or junior
Yeah.
high. You got to give them a wider strike zone.
Yeah.
And we encourage these kids to swing at these balls. Don't go for the walks. That's not any fun.
Oh, way behind him.
We got a runner coming in. Kobe's coming in to try to make it, and he gets it. He's
gets
there.
it.
Kobe Weaver's got the first score of the night, 1-0. Steals that one. We got a runner going to second.
And
here goes Meyer. Oh, no, he thought twice about
Meyer's
it.
thinking about it. Woo!
Runner stole second. He went on around. Number 2 for the Phillies is Blake Meek. Blake will clean the bags up if he gets into one.
Come on, Blake.
He can power through a ball like no one I've ever seen.
He's got a very intimidating stance.
Yes, he does. Oh, that's a nice
Oh,
one.
he went for it. Oh.
Too. Man's on the run from second to third. Meyer steals third.
Oh, 1 count to Blake.
Outside.
Outside, 1-1. Blake's looking to rip the leather off this one.
That's hittable.
Oh man, that
That's a
was.
strike.
I mean, that was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's hittable.
that was yours, Blake.
Those are hard to hit again.
Yeah.
He's throwing slow, but these are really these are harder to hit than somebody slinging a fastball.
1-2.
Oh, inside.
Two and two. He has got really nothing on these pitches. I mean,
No.
if he throws this meatball. I mean, oh man.
And you got to wait on these pitches to come in and
Yeah, you
settle
do.
down, or you're not going to hit them.
Yeah.
And then you may not. You get a lot of high flies out of them. That is outside.
Outside.
Ball 3.
Three and one.
3 and 2, isn't it,
Oh, 3 and 2. I'm sorry.
Full boat.
It is. We're a full count here.
If he throws
3
a
and
good
2.
one right here, he could strike him out. Outside. Take his base.
Okay. That's a nice look.
Okay, I'm fixing it. John Williamson, number 5, up to bat.
Johnny 5 is alive. Short circuit.
Yeah. Could have hit that. Nope.
Holy moly. He caught it.
All right, here we go. Here comes a pick.
Oh, nice tip.
Nope.
That's a
All right. He's got it on. I think he's got 2 on, John.
yeah, he does.
Got him where he wants him. Nope.
Nope. 2 and 2.
All right.
2 on.
Up. Got to put.
Full count, John. Walked him.
Walk, John. Good eye. All right, coming up to bat, number 6, Jack Henry Harding. Jack's a little under the weather tonight. Man, hats off to,
Oh, they're gonna.
well, they got his pitching change.
They got a pitching change.
So
just
number
like that.
9 from third base, Brian, which is Nate, has come in. The number 12, who was the pitcher, has
Oh,
gone
okay.
to third base. So pitching change. We're talking about Jack Henry. He just had been feeling under weather all weekend. He couldn't practice with his team yesterday. No, he's still feeling under the weather, but he gutted it up and came out here, and he's going to play a game. Again, to remind everybody of some rules in this league. 1, you can only get 5 runs in an inning, and then you have to stop the inning. So it's a 5-run rule per inning. So, you know, if you played 6 innings, you could go 30 runs. 5 per inning. The game is an hour and 45 minutes, or 6 innings, whichever comes first, unless the score's tied at the end of 6 and it keeps going on.
Yeah.
They had a game the other night that went 3 hours, I heard. It was a 3-3 game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
man.
it can happen.
That's a commitment.
More importantly is when the ball is live and not. So as long as the ball, once in play, as long as the ball is left the pitcher's hand, until that ball returns back to the pitcher and the pitcher's on the rubber, not the mound,
That's right.
the ball is still live.
Yep.
So the pitcher can be standing there on the mound within 6 inches of the rubber, and if he's not on the rubber, they're just going to keep running. So it looks kind of funny, but that's the way it is. They cannot get leads to steal at this age yet. They have to let the ball cross home plate. Once it crosses home plate, then they can steal and keep stealing. First one in.
Holy.
Jack Henry hits it
Jack
right up
Henry.
the middle. He was ready to go. He's
went
felt
to the fence.
he's felt sick. Too bad. Here comes number 2, Blake Meek. Number 5, John Williamson scores, and it looks like it's going to be an in the park home run.
That's a grand slam.
That's a
That's
that
a
is.
grand slam.
Well, we didn't have 3 on, did we? Did we have 2?
We had 3 on.
Did
John
we?
got walked.
All right, that's the first one of the year.
Yeah. Grand
That's
slam.
what happens when you're sick and you feel wounded and you've got that one wing kind of clipped right there. Man, Jack Henry Harding puts it to the fence over there.
And just like that.
That's
was
it.
5 runs.
That's a
it.
5-run rule. So we stop right there. So, wow, nice hit
Look at that.
right up the middle.
Yeah, we were needing some excitement. We found it.
We sure did.
Thank you, President Harding.
So pitching tonight for the Phillies for the first time, starting pitching, is Harrison Brumley, I believe. Yeah.
Harry.
So Harry's going to get on the bump tonight for us. Yesterday he worked out a little bit in practice, showed off an arm that the coaches really did like, and we're going to put him in here and give him an opportunity to show what he's got. Again, this is his first time on the bump for our team. He's, as you can see, throws a very nice ball. Harry's a really, really, really good athlete, and is his brother. He's the son of Stephen and Betsy Brumley. Harrison Brumley is Harry. Just a fine young man.
He's got some velocity.
He's got some velocity.
Wow.
He goes to Midland Christian.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I think with your daughter Emma.
That's right.
So good boy, good family. We're just really blessed to have him on the Phillies team, and the Brumleys as part of the Phillies family this year.
Come on.
Catching tonight, starting out to catch tonight is going to be Meyer McKellar.
It's our main man.
Number 4, Meyer McKellar will be catching Harry Brumley. Harry Brumley also is one of our catchers as well. Both Harry and Meyer are outstanding catchers. For the outfield lineup, we've got number 2, Blake Meek at first base. We've got number 5, John Williamson playing second. We've got number 3, Patrick Timmons at short. We've got number 10, Kobe Weaver at third. We've got number 7, Hunter Hughes in center field.
Hunter Biden.
We got in right field, we got number 1, Aiden Flores.
Who's the? I didn't catch his number. I'm sorry.
We
Very, very
have
tough.
3 people that are sitting in the dugout currently.
I feel like that's
That is a strike. First ball delivered for his
Man, that's
starting pitcher
scary.
career. For his starting
Man.
career for the Phillies was a strike. We've got number 8.
Number 8.
Number 8, Mason, is on for the Braves. It'll be number 8, Mason, number 3, Braxton, number 6, Fidel, in that order. Mason, Braxton, Fidel. Nice pitch.
Did you get a little piece of that?
He got a piece of that.
All right.
He did have a foul tip right there.
All right.
Nice swing. Measuring from the plate, nice.
One,
He's
two.
ready to hit one. Inside.
Mason Dixon says, you almost hit me.
As I was saying, we have 3 players that are always sitting in the bench, and they have to rotate. You can't keep the same 3 all the time.
Okay.
But we carry 12 men, 9 on the field, of course. 3 always have to sit.
Oh, man.
That's a good strike.
That's it.
Caught
Struck
the
him
corner.
out.
Struck him out. So again, they'll rotate these boys out and out of dugout. Everybody will take their turn. Fair way to do it. We're here to learn. These boys are out here to learn baseball, so give them every opportunity in the most fair way to learn how.
Payne Stewart up here. Who is this? I didn't catch his name.
Standing. So this is going to be number 3, Braxton.
Oh, congratulations.
Stands in. It's high.
Brought to you by 7-Eleven.
Yeah, he's got 7-11 on that cap.
Oh, man.
Number 3, Braxton,
Sponsorship.
is up.
Man.
Way outside.
Oh, wow.
He's got an arm.
Oh, man.
I'm going to tell you, when he's sitting on third, throwing to first, you better, as your first baseman, you better have your feet planted because that boy's bringing it. I'm telling you. Inside. That'd scare me. I'm behind this cage and it's scaring me.
I need to count here. I got lost in the velocity here.
High.
That's a ball. That was a ball 4.
Walked. Braxton coming up to the plate is number 6, Fidel, followed by number 5, Christopher. So number 6, Fidel, is stepping in the box
Fidel. Okay.
to look down the barrel of this bullet that's coming in. He
Whoa,
hits it.
Whoa,
First
whoa,
baseman.
whoa, 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 get there. Oh, man. Just like that. Blake
Man
was
on the
looking to throw. He had nobody to throw to.
No, he didn't. Men on the corners.
Corners.
Good hit
That was a nice
by
hit.
number 6,
Fidel.
Fidel. Christopher, number 5's up. They've got men on the corners, Brian. They could score here. Man's on the run. First to second.
Second to
Fidel
third.
gets in there standing up to second base.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's a nice pitch. A little
A
high.
little high. 1-1.
Harrison's doing really good for his first time on the mound. This is
Man.
very.
Can you get there? Can you get there? Can you?
Yep.
He's safe.
Oh, they called him safe.
Nice hustle, Meyer.
That'll be the one of the coaches for the Phillies that's calling balls and strikes. He's the one that called that Braves safe,
That was fair.
and that is fair. There's a good swing at it. That's a strike by Christopher. He steps back in. He's thinking about it. Oh, that's a good one right down the
Oh,
middle.
man. that is
Harry's
a-
coming up over to first base
Out.
and out.
But Atlanta puts another one on. Oh, no, he didn't.
No, he moved over.
Oh, he just moved over.
He moved over. Second goes to
Okay,
third.
Good.
So you got one
Good.
threatening at third base
Yeah,
for
we
the
do.
Braves.
Yep.
We've got number 7, Rafa.
Rafa.
Am I right about that? Yep, number 7, Rafa's in the play in the box now to see if he can bring his teammate in.
Holy moly,
High.
that's wild.
Here he comes. He's going to steal third. This one may be out. That's an out.
Got him at home plate.
That's number 7, Meyer McKellar, to number 8, the pitcher, Harrison Brumley for the out at home as they tried to steal one on the Phillies.
That's the end of the first inning.
Good job by Harry for the first trip out on the bump this year for the Phillies. He'll get the bugs worked out. Again, that's intimidating being up there on that mound. It looks easy for everybody, but that's not easy. And man, it takes a lot. And
Harry's driving a That was an error.
so every once in a while you hear the mics go dead. That's when I mute it because we're talking to someone behind us, getting some information, or maybe one of the coaches come up to talk to us about something, and we don't want to broadcast that.
Right.
So when you hear dead airspace, you'll know what's going on. Also, the other day we lost connection for some reason, and we were off the air for just a little bit. If you know the game's not over, stay with us. Just stay with us, and we'll realize that we're off the air. Greg Mitchell is really helpful out in the trailer, production trailer. He's our director of productions, and he'll call in to us and tell us we're off there. It may take a little bit to get back on. We are powered by Verizon. We were powered by Starlink, but we're having some uplink problems. But now we're powered by a really high-end Verizon internet, and sometimes it will. Not often, like last week, it'll go down and we need to repower it. It takes about 5 minutes to boot it back. Hopefully that won't happen tonight, and as soon as it does, Greg Mitchell will probably give us a call and from the production trailer and let us know. Greg Mitchell and Decker Crude Express Business Development, we thank you so much for giving your time to help us out there in that trailer. Coming up to bat is Patrick Timmons. That's number 3.
Moly.
He hits one to center field. It gets by number 10.
Patty.
Center field, number 10.
Patty, I'm so proud of you. Keep
Jared
going.
out in center field. Patrick
Keep
is
going, Patty.
turned a triple.
Oh, amazing.
Patrick hits a triple. Let's rattle out of the box. Number
Hunter
7.
Biden.
Number 7, Roth is still catching. Sorry.
Wild pitch.
Coming home is Patrick Timmons. Is he going to make it? He's got a slide, and he gets hurt a little bit, but he's hit a little bit in the ribs, but I think he made it in.
Nice play, everybody.
Got a confirmation that the runner was safe at home.
6-1.
Meyer McKellar. I'm sorry, Hunter Hughes.
That's Hunter Biden.
Hunter Hughes steps into bat. These young men are used to TV now. They've been on about 6 or 7 times, so they're really used to it. But the other teams are a little intimidated when they learn about it. We try to calm them down, talk to them, their manager a little bit. And so coming up now is Brody Evans. Brody Evans is number 9. Brody has a set of wheels on him. He can also hit.
Come on, bro.
Hunter Hughes is stealing. He's headed to second. He's in there standing up. There'll be no attempt, which is wise.
Right.
Well, more times than not, no matter what team you are, you overthrow. And
Hunter Biden felt they were getting
keep running.
close. So it's time to move. Hunter
Hunter
Biden's
stealing
wasting
number
no
3, and
time.
it is uncontested.
Hunter Biden, you thief.
Why don't we call him Hunter Biden? We ought to explain that. There, Brian. Outside.
I feel that Hunter's got a persona about him that he's just willing to get away with anything. He's willing to try anything.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know too many Hunters.
No, and when Hunter runs, it's like he's running from the law, man.
That's true.
I mean, you're just hearing the sirens almost in the back. I don't know what it is, but of course we know he's not, because this Hunter Hughes
Hunter Hughes.
That's a good Hunter Hughes right there. That's a fine young man right there. We have fun playing with these boys and their names there.
What's our count?
Outside.
Outside.
Didn't get a
Oh,
count from our
we took a note.
gentleman there.
Nolan's up.
Nolan Raines, number 12, is in the box. Nolan's looking for a hit to bring in Hunter. It's on third base.
He's sitting on a 2-0 count.
Nolan
Oh, that was a meatball.
also he gets one on it. He'll knock it out pretty good. He's got a lot of power. He's a big young man.
I didn't catch it, but Bro
strong.
got struck out, I guess. Bro's
Yeah.
out. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Brody was struck out. Outside. Nolan worked himself into a walk.
Got himself a
So
walk.
we got runners at the corners.
Here we are.
Hunter on third. Nolan on first. Nobody on second. Second's open. We could fill that spot up. We've got number 11, Ethan Earl.
Ethan Earl.
Ethan
Allen.
Correct. Ethan Allen's Furniture. He
Ethan
sells
Allen.
furniture.
That's right.
Oh, he backs up and
little
hits
late.
one foul.
A little late. It's all right. Ethan Allen.
The Phillies coaching first is Michael McKellar. Coaching third is Tyler Timmons, the head coach for the Phillies. Outside, Coach Rye Weaver, Coach Rye Weaver, is calling balls and strikes behind the pitcher.
Yep. 1 and 2. Oh!
There is a hit
What a nice
by
hit.
Nolan Raines.
What a nice
It gets
hit.
by number 8, second baseman. 1 run scores, Hunter scores, and here comes
Nolan.
Nolan scoring.
8.
Ethan gets a
8 to 1.
hit.
That's a nice
First,
hit.
he clears the bags up, gives room for number 1, Aiden Flores, to try to get somebody on. Number 11 is on the run. Ethan Earl gets in standing up. Aiden Flores stands in.
He's a little bit off the
Outside.
outside.
There goes Ethan Earl again. He is standing up at third, in position, trying to steal home or get in on a run.
That's
by
right.
hit. Well, that's a strike.
Aiden, that was a strike, pal. You backed up a little bit, but you're way off the. You're
Yeah, he's back behind that
He's
plate.
way-
He's way off that plate pretty good. 2 and 2's the
2 and
count.
2.
We're getting good hand signals tonight.
Yeah, we are.
Here it comes behind.
Well behind him.
Oh, we're going to have a home play at the home plate, maybe? No. Ethan Earl,
That
number
catcher
11.
does not like to toss it.
There was a play at the plate on that one. He could have had
He
him.
could have had him. 9 to 1. Aiden get walked. Aiden got walked. Okay. We're back to the top of the lineup.
Top of the lineup, pitcher, number 8, Harry
Harry.
Brumley. In with that stick. Oh, he wanted
Oh.
one. He
went
wanted one.
chasing for
Oh,
that.
he's
Man.
hungry. He's hungry.
Man. All right. Good choice.
Outside.
No time. 1 and 1.
1 and 1. Harry's hitting an Easton bat. That particular bat right there is really popular. Ooh. Okay, number 1 stealing Aiden Flores, and they're going to make.
Oh.
It looked like the pitcher was going to attempt to
I thought
throw,
it was.
and he thought twice about it.
Okay. All
Kept
right.
it in his pocket.
2 and 1.
Outside to Harry Brumley.
3 and 1.
Those Easton bats are really popular. They
Make a sweet sound.
They really do. Oh, ooh. That one's dribbling foul down the third base side, Brian.
Oh.
Harry makes a good run
Did he,
to first.
Did it go? It drifted foul. Okay.
It did. It
All right.
rolled just a little bit outside there. He's really wanting to hit one.
Yeah, he is.
I like the aggression, and that's what we teach him. We don't want him to sit there and
No.
just take walks, you know. And he's doing right. That was inside.
That was inside.
And
now,
that was ball
he
4.
ended up getting walked.
So here comes Kobe Weaver, number 10. Kobe's father is
Kobe Jack.
Dr. Rye Weaver that's calling balls and strikes. Kobe can get after it too. There's one over his head. It's inside high.
Ball 1.
Kobe's hitting an Easton bat as well. In fact, the exact same bat. Well, not the same bat. He hits one down first base line, foul.
Yes, foul. That's all right.
But he's hitting that. He's
Nice
hitting
connect.
a like Easton bat
Yeah, he
that
is.
Harrison's hitting. They're separate bats, but I think these boys. There's 3 or 4 in that dugout. Here comes one that he can hit, and he drives that deep to right field.
Nice.
Deep to right field. Aiden Flores, number 1, is rounding third, coming home. Here comes Harrison Brumley in behind Aiden, and Kobe has a stand-up triple at third base. That was a very nice hit out to right field. That is the 5-run rule.
Well, we got 6 on that one. Don't tell anybody.
They'll back one off.
11-1.
They'll give them credit for one, or they'll debit one. That's a nice hit
Oh, that was a sweet hit. Oh,
by Kobe
man.
Weaver. Again, it's hard to hit those slow pitches coming in.
Oh,
Tonight we've got actually
Oh.
Kobe Weaver's grandfather
that's
is
fancy equipment.
out here tonight.
Man.
Yeah, he's going to do some photographs tonight. We've been trying to have a photographer out here each game. We're going to go silent in a minute. If you hear it go silent, we're talking to a coach or somebody that's walking up talking to us, so just hang with us.
Or we're using colorful language.
All right, Harry Brumley is taking the mound. Coming back.
Oh, man. Ferrari.
Number 5 appears to. Number 5, John Williamson, will be at third base. So he's coming off of, I believe he was at second. Or was he at short?
Who are we talking about?
John Williamson, but he's moved to third. And
Okay.
Nolan Raines will be in left field. Number 6, Jack Henry Harding, is headed to center field.
Mayman Meyer.
Number 1, Aiden Flores, will be in right field. Number 10, Kobe Weaver, will be at first base. Number 9, Brody Evans, will be
Bro.
at second. Number 3, Patrick Timmons,
Patty.
will be at short. I think that covers everybody. John Williamson third, Patrick Timmons short. Kobe Weaver at first. Hunter Hughes, Brody Evans at second. Nolan Raines left field. Aiden Flores right field. Jack Henry Harding is in center field.
President Harding.
Warming
center
up. Pitcher warming up. That's a nice strike. He
He's got a
stays right
Ferrari.
there.
field. You got the license to drive here.
I think starting for the Braves this inning, Rafa will be up. Number 7, Rafa will be up first for the Braves.
Man. Catching that freight train, it poses a challenge
Man, I'm gonna tell
to
you.
Mayman Meyer. Good Lord.
Again, these games are an hour and 45 minutes or 6 inning, whichever comes first, unless there's a tie and they play till it ends. Number 7, Rafa, steps in to see what he can do with
Holy moly, almost took his head off.
pitch. Inside high, but fast.
Super fast. 1-0. It came in like a rocket
You know what the
ship.
count is, Brian? Have you seen the count?
It is 2-0.
Right down Broadway for a nice pitch.
Man. Sweet pitch.
right down
Oh,
Broadway
man.
for strike number 2.
I think our main
2
man
and 2.
Meyer is going to have to ice his hand after this game.
He sure might. Myers catching a good game, as always. Giving him a good target there. It's a little bit high. There's nobody on base, so no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
Brian, that's generally that's due to releasing that ball just a little bit high. When they can come on over and get off that mound, stride out, and bring that arm on over, you'll usually see it drop into that strike zone. That's just part of just getting used to it. That's a nice one. He followed through on that one. Might have intentionally thrown inside there.
4.
He's throwing good.
Oh, man, he is.
Ball 4, he's going to walk, put one on. Do we have any outs, Brian?
0.
0 outs.
0 outs,
On first.
1 on.
Rafa's on first.
Oh.
Coming up to bat
Oh.
will be Jose, number 12.
Oh,
Number 12,
man.
Jose.
Meyer said, go ahead. Go ahead.
First baseman, Rafa was going to test that arm of Meyer McKellar. Meyer will throw that ball.
Oh, man.
And he's got some good ones catching.
Oh, man, just like that. That's all right. Chill, chill, chill. Nice. Way outside. Nice, nice catch.
So, equipment repair.
Oh, okay.
Rafa on second base had to tie his shoes there. We're back up and going. Number 12, Jose steps back into the
Yep.
box.
Oh,
High.
that was high.
Break it up, Harry!
Oh, man.
Got a
Meyer ain't wasting any time. We got to,
Myers coming to the mound for conversation.
yeah. Tell him his hand hurts.
They're good about talking to each other. This
good.
team is well practiced, well coached. Well coached. Right down Broadway.
That was it. That was
Oh, inside. Wow, that's a strike. That caught the corner. Yeah,
He did.
he did. That's a good call. Struck him out. Harry has another strikeout. Number 9, Nate is coming up, trying to see if he can get Rafa home. He's at second. That's outside. He's got a swing on it, however.
There you go, John. Yeah.
Swing and strike. Harry seems to be settling in. Just takes time. And finally they lock in, and here they come. There's another one. That's a swing and strike. 0-2.
0-2.
Gets the sign.
Man.
Deal. Right down the middle.
Man,
Struck him out.
got him looking. That's 2 outs.
That's 2 outs. Reminder, there is a man on second. Number 7, Rafa.
Stuck on an island. 11.
Number 11, George comes
There
in.
he goes.
There's a steal.
Oh. Good throw, Meyer.
Down to third for a throw. John caught the ball. Down to steal. It looked like the runner got in under the tag.
Oh, man.
All right, so it looks
What do we
like
got?
third
What do we got?
baseman is
We got
going
it.
to try
We
to
got it.
steal.
Oh, man. Nice play.
The exchange from the catcher to the pitcher was a little bit off. And that runner, Rafa number 7, is safe.
11-2 our ball game right now.
Those are not easy plays at home.
No.
Nice first strike. It's in there.
You got it on the corner there. What's our batter's name?
This is George, number 11.
George,
Struck him out.
I'm so sorry, George.
Another good inning
All he could do was
by
watch
Harry
the smoke
Brumley.
go by.
Good job, Harry.
They had a lot of smoke.
Man, he can throw that ball. He's a slanger.
Could be having some disagreements with calls
Well,
between the coaches.
they're laughing. All of them are laughing, and I think they're very conciliatory with each other.
Yeah.
I think Dr. Weaver's really trying to call a very fair game.
Yeah.
It's not right when it's not fair. All right, had to do a little conversing there. Brian, do you have any trivia tonight?
Oh, man. You think I would have come prepared. I'm going to have to use my old noggin on this one. Let's see.
What's the score?
We end the second with Phillies on top 11-2.
11-2.
11-2.
All right, now for trivia for
Did
you knows
use my
for
old noggin here as I spent a lot of time this week on what the reconstruction of the South looked like right after the Civil War.
Yep.
It's a pitiful time if you were a colored person. So with that, we'll take caller number 5 to 512-512-5151. If you can answer, what were the original 9 menu items for McDonald's when it debuted in 1950?
because they debuted in the South.
They debuted in California. They were bought by Ray Kroc, who franchised it and brought it to mainstream America. They only started out with 9 menu items. That's it. That's all you had.
So I can't answer that question, but when I was a kid, and that was 70 years ago, I don't know, a long time ago.
Yeah, what?
They had a contest, Brian. McDonald's did, and if you could go in to any McDonald's, and it went on for about a year, you could win a Big Mac and fries and a drink if you could say, in less than a minute, 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. And I could obviously say that in 15 seconds.
That's right.
So at 10 years old, I worked on that very, very hard, and I won a lot of hamburgers. And as you know, I'm a little heavy.
That's not true.
Yeah, well, I mean a little bit. I've had too many hamburgers.
Very svelte.
Now, but it was worth it.
Oh.
It was worth it. So nine original ingredients.
There were no
9 menu items.
You had a choice of
9 menu items.
things to buy.
What were those 9 menu items for a dinner for 2 at Wall Street Bar and Grill? 512-512-5151. Phone's not ringing for some reason. Meyer McKellar's up to bat.
Oh,
He
man,
just took
Meyer.
one over the head. Meyer, again, the son of Michael and Betsy McKellar. Michael's over on first base. If you're looking at your TV set, we try to set this up. Wow, there's a hit. I knew he was going to go for it.
Holy
It's out
moly.
to center field.
Oh,
Gets
moly.
over center field's head while Meyer is trying to go to second. There's a play, but they overthrow second.
That's good.
Backed up nicely by number
Wow.
5, Christopher, for the Braves. He keeps it from getting any nastier than it could.
Meyer blasts
Meyer
that
hits
one
a
off.
double. There
Oh,
is another hit by
man.
Blake Meek to the same spot in center field. Center field dives
Look
for
at
it. Gets to the ball. Meyer McKellar in for a score. Center
that. Didn't even
field.
have to slide.
Center field.
Nice.
Center field does a really good job at smothering that ball and getting up and getting it in. Number 5, John.
Meyer put on the Jets.
Sure did. Number 5, John Williamson. Blake Meek is
Outside.
still in third. There is going to be a
Holy
play to
moly.
third base.
Oh, he got him.
And he
Oh,
got
nice.
him. Blake Meek is out.
That's a first out.
That's a nice throw from number 7, the catcher, Rafa,
Rafa.
down to the third baseman. John hits one down to
Holy
third
moly.
base. Third base is trying to make it to first on a throw.
There's a lot of real estate. John just kept going.
Now John's going to
keep
go
going.
on and
Yeah,
steal
yeah,
second.
John,
The ball
all the way
got
to
by the
second.
first baseman. John safely into second. Now past second base.
Holy
John's going to
cow.
try to go to third base. And he's in standing up. Wow.
Just like that.
Nice heads-up play.
Air by
John
air
hits
by
a
air.
nice ball down to third baseman. It starts that mess. Here comes number
Oh,
6,
that's a-
Jack Henry Harding.
Oh, Joe, go, John, go, John, go.
John Williamson coming in to score. Slides didn't need to, but John Williamson's in for a score.
13-2.
How about that? Jack Henry Harding hits one out to left field, and it's a double.
President Harding.
Number 3, Patrick Timmons steps into the box.
Come on, Patty.
Son of Tyler and Kristen Timmons,
Ooh,
the
man,
coach,
that
head
was way
coach
outside.
Tyler. Kristen Timmons, a school counselor at Trinity. Thank God for her. Thank God for her.
Oh, okay.
Patrick jumps out of the way.
2-0.
President Harding on second base is
That's
trying to blow the dust off and steal a third. He might come on. I mean, this boy's fast. Oh, there goes
Holy
Patrick to
moly,
right
look
field.
at that. To no
Drops one over into
Oh.
right field. Patrick is rounding first, going to third.
Man.
President Harding is coming in, jogging
Easy,
to
just
score.
jog.
Patrick is in for a double at second base.
Man.
Now at the
He got
bats,
right
number
under that
7.
one.
Number 7, Hunter Hughes is in to bat.
Nice hit by Patty. He got right under that. That was awesome.
Good hit, Pete.
Way
Way outside. Runners on the move. Patrick Timmons is going to try a third. There is a contest. Not much of one. I thought there was going
He
to
made it.
be a.
Nice throw.
I really thought he might get there to him. Patrick comes in standing up. Patrick is poised to come in on third, whether it's a hit or a steal.
Amazing.
And that young man has wheels.
Oh.
That is a strike right down Broadway.
Hunter. Bro. Not bro. Hunter. 14-2. Phillies.
That's high, but guess what?
Oh, can you?
That's an
Oh,
out by
wow,
third
what a nice
baseman.
play.
Now, that's a nice play by number 5,
Who was that?
Christopher. At third baseman, he hustled over there. He is you can tell he is an anchor for third base. He has really
Man,
played.
That was awesome.
He's really played that position well tonight. He's recorded several of the outs.
All right, now we got
Brody Evans. Uh-oh,
We
here
got a
comes
play
Patrick
home.
Emmons.
We
He's
got a
going to
play
try to steal one home.
Oh.
There's a play at the plate.
What? Wait.
He's safe. He got in under that tag. Brody Evans steps back in the box. Brody, the son of Mike and Holly Evans. He's got his grandmother in attendance tonight. He's going to try to hit her one. That one goes back to the backstop, but there's nobody on, so there's no harm, no foul there. That's a strike.
Oh, holy.
It's another good ball thrown by the
Gotta love
pitcher.
him.
That was a strike.
Yeah.
Really nice. Number 9, again, Nate, is the pitcher for the Braves. He's throwing well.
Yeah, he is.
It's a little outside,
Outside.
Brian.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, he went
swing.
for that. That's it.
That's out number 3. Well, I didn't get any calls. I don't know why. Man, You're going to tell us the answer to that? I'm getting hungry just waiting to hear it.
Okay, all right. Let's see if I can name all the 9. I've been to the largest McDonald's.
Where's that at?
It's in Chicago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's massive. It's
Well,
downtown.
home of some of the best pizza in the world,
It's
too.
upstairs, downstairs.
Wow.
It's huge.
did
I
not
don't
know
recommend hanging out there.
Is it south?
It is south. Yeah, it is south of the
I
city.
don't know why you do it.
All right, let's see if we can go for all 9. Let me just clue you in that the first 3 are food items. The other 6 are drinks.
Got to
but
be
that
Coke.
was the
One of them's
menu.
got to be Coke. It is a menu. So Coke, Dr. Pepper,
So
Sprite.
you had hamburger, cheeseburger, fries,
Okay.
milk,
Yeah.
milkshake, Coke, orangeade, and coffee.
Coffee.
That was it.
That's the 7.
That was the.
Wow. Okay.
That was it.
Well, I'll tell you, one of the best burger places in the country is Snuppers in Dallas, Texas. Their cheese fries,
Oh,
Snuppers
yeah.
is the best.
Yeah.
Period. There is no better.
Yeah.
Pat Snupper was one of the original 4 owners of Chili's when
That's
they first
right.
came about.
Yeah.
Pat didn't really care for how they were doing things, so he goes in, does his own thing, puts Snuppers. They got about 10 or 12 in the Metroplex.
Yeah.
It is absolutely hands down the best hamburger and cheese fries in the country. And I know Pat real well, and Pat, told me, and very successful. Had a home in between T. Boone Pickens and President Bush in Dallas. That's selling some hamburgers.
Oh man.
Pat
Okay.
told me, he said, key to success in a hamburger joint is keep it simple, stupid, the KISS method.
KISS method.
Keep the menu very small,
Yep.
precise, with as few items as you can get, and do them well. And that's what Snuppers has done. And if anybody ever goes to Dallas, if you don't eat at Snuppers, man, you're missing out.
True.
While I'm thinking about it, Brian, we've got subscribers here on YouTube, and we really need for everybody to, if you like the broadcast, please hit like for us.
Yeah.
Also subscribe. We have to stay over a certain amount of subscribers to keep this thing live with 3 cameras.
That's right.
And we really want you to subscribe and like us if you would, and go back and watch the game. If you don't get to see the whole thing, come back and see the whole game. It's really a lot of fun. If you haven't figured out how the cameras are set up yet, they're set up with the lower center camera is home plate, and then to your right upper is first base, and to your left upper is third. So imagine sitting right behind home plate, and if you can train your eyes to see the batter hit the ball, going to first, you can look up to your right, and then going over to third, and then coming back into home.
Yeah.
And if you can train your eyes on that flow, which is kind of counterclockwise, not what we're used to, then you'll get the flow of the game real well. We know that the integrity of the video is not great, but it's pretty good. And if you kind of know where your little players are, you can follow the game, and we always try to give you those players' positions. And so with that, up to bat for the Braves now. Harry Brumley's back on the bump pitching. That's it, down and low. I'm trying to get a jersey number. Is that number 11?
I can't tell.
It looks like George for the Braves. It looks like number 11, I think. I can't get a jersey number, but I'll try.
He is not swinging, therefore I can't catch anything.
High,
3-1.
3-1. Blake Meek is at first.
Holy
That
moly.
is very high.
That's it. Take your base. That was number 1.
Number 1. So number 1, Dylan, and he walked to first. They've got a man on first, and now number 10, Jared,
10.
is up to bat, trying to get who we have in the field for the Phillies. Again, Harry Brumley pitching.
He went
Go
to Jared.
outside. We have a catcher change, and that is going to be number 3, Patrick Timmons.
Patty.
Patrick is also a pitcher, and a good one. That is nice. It caused him to swing. Harry Brumley's up, making a throw to first. A good clean
Blake
throw.
made it look easy.
First base. In the number 10, Jared, is out at first, but it does advance.
It does.
It does advance Dylan, number 1, to second base.
That's right.
That brings us back to the top of the order for the Braves, which is number 8, Mason. Mason is
Dixon.
going to, see one right
man.
down the middle from Harry Brumley. Really nice.
Mason Dixon, that was right down the line.
Mason's going to try to get his runner home.
Ooh, look at
That runner looks like he wants to. He's got an
Oh,
Easton
man.
back. It's an orange one, but it's an Easton bat. Boy, another nice pitch, a little bit low for a ball.
Patty, you gotta hustle on
Kobe
that.
Weaver's playing short this go around. Number 6, Jack Henry Harding's playing third. Blake Meek is playing first.
I thought you would say
It was a high ball.
Hi. Oh, man. Got that bat on the deck there already. Oh, man. What do you, okay, there you go. Oh, man,
A really good pitch.
that was really good. I mean,
Little high.
a little high.
Nolan Rainey is number 12 is in left field. Brody Evans, number 9, is in center field.
Rainey.
Ethan Earl, number 11, is in right field.
Ethan Allen.
Harding is on third. Weaver's on
President.
in shortstop.
Main man.
Hughes is in second. Meek is on first. Brumley pitching. Patrick Timmons
Oh.
catching. That was the ball.
What? Was it? Oh, was it? Was it? Was it?
If you didn't hear your little one's name, that means they're in the dugout for their turn at sitting. And we've got a visit by
Oh,
Coach
man.
Tyler Timmons. He's bringing in the infield to talk about how things are going and maybe give a little advice, a little encouragement.
Yeah.
thought about it.
Slow down.
Again, Rainey in left field, Evans in center field, Earl in right field, Harding at third base, Kobe Weaver at short, Hunter Hughes at second, Blake Meek at first. Harry Brumley is staying in there as a pitcher. Patrick's going to catch him. And we're off and running
Yeah.
with number 3, Braxton.
Number three.
Number 3, Braxton is going to do his best to get his runner on second base home.
That's right.
Please, actually.
You got 2 on.
Yeah. It's going to be high.
Two. Oh. I think.
Outside.
2-1. Oh, 2-2. Two and two, 2 men on. Oh yeah, Braxton's brought to you by 7-Eleven. Interesting. Been there many times. Oh, 3-2. Two on. That did not drop in. That was
A little bit high.
That was it. 7-Eleven makes his way to first, and the bases are loaded. Just like that.
The bases are loaded with Braves.
Man.
Wow, they're making some noise here.
Yeah, they are.
We have number 6, Fidel here.
Nice. Very, very
He
nice.
swings at it. We'll have some trivia coming up right after this inning. That was a nice one right on the corner.
Did you catch that? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
All right.
It was on the inside of the plate. Again, we give from line to line, not plate to plate, line to line.
That's right.
We give up to the neck and then down right at below the knees. It's a wide zone. That's a little inside.
Oh, okay. Nobody's coming.
Gets past him, but Patrick does a good job wrangling it up.
Good job.
Fastball.
Oh.
Runners coming home. There may be I thought there'd be a play at the plate, but number 1, Dillon scores for the Braves. The runners advance to second and third. First base is open, Brian. Number 6 is going to do his best. Fidel's going to do his best.
Fidel, he had that hit earlier.
Yeah, he may hit another one right here.
Man.
He's going to do his best to get these men in. It was outside.
Ball 1.
Actually, that's full count. Nope. Yep, it's full count. 3-2. He was in there when that pass ball.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I got lost by the home run there. Not the run scored. Okay,
Actually, he just struck him out, so we were totally off. Ooh, number 5.
lefty.
Christopher's in.
Fidel did get struck out.
High. Got a runner coming home, and he thinks twice
Time to
about
go
it.
back.
Ball comes back nicely to Patrick Timmons, the catcher.
Yeah, it did.
Covers home. He and
job,
Harry
Patty.
come together and cover home. A little high.
Man.
2-1's the count. That almost hit me between the eyes if it were not for chain link between us.
Yeah. 2-2. Who's our batter? Is that Christopher?
Yeah, that's Christopher. Chris is up to bat.
Oh, wow.
That runner may be coming home on that. Yeah, he's coming. The runner's coming, and they've got him out. Harry Brumley takes the toss from Patrick Timmons, the catcher, and runs him down the line for out number 3. That's a good heads-up play
That's the end of the third.
by Patrick and Harry. They comboed that nicely. So
14-3.
score is 14-3. I don't know about you, but I'm getting hungry. We're talking about McDonald's, so
Oh.
I'm gonna try to find a good place to eat. I don't know where it's gonna be, Brian, tonight, but I like Mexican food. We had Dos Amigos last night, and night before last on Sunday. And man, I'll tell you what, they've got some good food over there. They got a chicken fried steak over there. You got to know how to order it, but it's a chicken fried steak, and you tell them to put the green sauce on it, not gravy. Put the green sauce on it, and then melted cheddar cheese. And then the fries, they'll do the same to the fries. So you've just got to tell them what you want. But it's the best chicken fry in town, or one of them. You put that green sauce on there and that shredded cheese. Woo, it's so good. And I think they have the best hot sauce in town, Dos Amigos.
I am a fan of Dos Amigos.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's a great place to eat.
I am.
And they've got some pretty hot asada. They got some hot food. That brings me to a question for you, Brian.
Oh, okay.
Can you tell me which is the world's hottest chili pepper? The world's hottest chili pepper.
Wow.
I know there's a lot of folks out there there's 2 that I know people are talking about. Right, I'm not going to give it away.
My guess would be the Carolina Reaper.
Whoa, dude,
That would be my guess.
you got it.
Oh, I did. Oh, okay.
That is
I've never
it.
had one.
That's the Carolina Reaper.
There are a lot of names to
Absolutely.
choose from.
Man, there is.
Uh,
There is.
But I will say it is very bold of you to go to a Mexican food restaurant where there's staples Mexican food and order a chicken fried steak.
It takes guts because sometimes you can just run right out of a Mexican food joint if you do that.
Yeah. That's yes, you can. But you are a connoisseur of chicken fried steaks.
I love chicken fried steak. Had 2 heart attacks because of it. And
I do love a good chicken fried
yeah, I do
steak.
too.
Up until I came out here, I was a big fan of Babes. In the Metroplex,
you
there
better
is
believe it.
a very home style
Yes.
place called Babes.
I lived 2 blocks from the original one in Garland, Texas.
Oh,
I
okay.
did. I sure did.
Yeah.
Babe's Chicken House. That's the best chicken you're right, in the country.
They
It
were,
is.
They did some home cooking
Yeah, it's
and
real.
very generous portions,
Yes.
very family style
Oh.
portions. If you've never been there.
There's about six of them in the Metroplex now. Babes, you need to look it up.
Oh wow.
I can tell you, though, hands down, in my opinion, the best Mexican food place in this town all around is Cancun Grill downtown.
Oh.
Joe Torres,
Delicious.
his brother Javier,
Yeah.
started on Big Spring. 15, 20 years later, they're downtown. Joe
know
was
by
a.
name.
Oh, I know them very well. They are 2 of the most wonderful men on the planet.
Oh.
Joe was the head chef at Midland Country Club many years ago when President Bush took to the White House. It was that era. And they started in a car wash over on Big Spring Street, and they have worked their tails off to get downtown. They're downtown now, not across from DoubleTree. That, hands down, is the best Mexican food and one of the best steaks in town. It is just absolutely over the top, but you can't find a finer family than the Torres family, than Joe and Javier. They're just stand-up people. And I'll have to admit, there's a combination plate that's become very famous at Cancun Grill, and it's called Jessica's Combination Plate.
I have seen. I've never ordered that.
Yeah.
Is there a connection?
There's a connection.
I don't know
That
what it is.
plate is named after my wife, Jessica Jones Williamson.
How do you get that?
But they just, by love.
Oh.
It's just been, Jessica kept ordering the same thing and asked them to put it together when they first opened, and it was an unusual combination plate. And they said, "Hey, it's starting to sell."
Okay.
So now they kept it on the menu, and this many years later, they still have it. They're about to open a place up in the Summit Center on North Midkiff. They're going to have another restaurant there, and they're opening another one in Brownwood, Texas, also. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
You frequented there a lot to
Yeah.
get a name on a plate.
yeah, well, and I'll tell you again, we have a close relationship with Joe and with Javier, and again, not finer 2 people you'll meet in the world than those 2 people right there. Anytime you have a chance, you got to go to Cancun Grill. You got to get their peppers. They have these peppers they soak in some kind of sauce and they sell them at Midland Meat Market too. And then they've got the corn queso. This corn queso and that pepper, and they sell that at Midland Meat Market also. And it's gotten so famous for those 2 things. They've sold them at Midland Meat Market. I mean, it's great place to eat.
Yeah.
Now, I think I'm gonna have to go there after the game tonight.
Now, when you had mentioned Snuffers in the Metroplex earlier, have you when you go to the Metroplex, which Snuffers do you eat at?
There's 2 that I really like. As Nolan Raines, number 12, steps into the
we
back.
started at the top of the 4th.
And I like the one on Greenville, which is the original
Classic.
Snuffers. Yep, it's on Greenville next to I think it was the old Granada. So that's the one I like to go to. And they also have another one out on Preston Road.
That's right.
Kind of, like Baylor Heart Hospital,
Yeah.
Heart Hospital at
Yeah.
Baylor, kind of
There
north
you
of
go.
there.
Yeah.
And I like those 2, but they're all really, really good.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got such good quality control
They do.
that you just don't get a bad meal. Now, if you go to Dallas for a steak, Pappas Brothers,
Oh man.
hands down.
Yeah.
Pappas Brothers.
Yeah.
They're out where the old Texas Stadium used to be
You
on
had to
Loop
finance
12.
that.
Yeah, and Pappas Brothers, no doubt, it's a high end.
Yeah.
Take your checkbook. It's the best steak, period. And it'll be the top. And I've eaten at steakhouses all over the world. It'll be a top 5 steakhouse in the world, Pappas, and it's right in Dallas. 2 in Houston as well.
Yeah.
Back to
Part of the
the game.
Papas food group, which is Papacitos.
Papacitos,
Papados.
Papados,
I think there's a Papa's Burgers.
Papa's Burgers,
in-
Papa's
in-
Barbecue.
That's right. That's
And
right.
they own Luby's. They bailed them out when
Is that
Luby's
right?
was
Okay.
going south a few years ago. They bailed them out.
Have you had a Papa's Burger?
Yeah, they're great. They're really good.
They're not in the Metroplex. I think
They're
they're
really
just
good.
in the Houston area.
They're really good. Number 11, Ethan
Holy
Earl steps
mother,
in and
that
hits
sweet
one
sound.
to second base, second over to first. Number 6, Jose for first base,
They got him out.
gets him out.
Man, nice
It's an out
sweet
at first.
sound.
Aiden Flores, number 1, steps in while the ball is wide.
Wild pitch, but we got nobody on.
Nobody on. Number 5, Christopher's the pitcher. I think that's a change. So number 5, the pitcher, Christopher. He throws a nice strike on the outside
Yeah, he
corner. Catches Aiden looking.
We got our new
Yeah, that's Michael McKellar. He's one of the Phillies coach. He's standing behind Colin, and that's what you do here. The opposing team's coach calls the balls and strikes for their batter, and it's on the honor system.
Yep.
So their coach will call their batter as well. That is inside, almost hit Aiden.
Yep.
There's a full count. No, it's 3-1 actually.
3-1.
Noticed Michael McKellar a minute ago went up to talk to the Braves pitcher. It's the other team's pitcher, but trying to coach him up a little bit and help him out. That's what this league's about. It's about teaching these kids how to play, and opposing coaches will help out their opposition all the time in this
Take the
league.
base.
Aiden walks
And we're back to the top of the order.
Back to the top of the order with Harry Brumley. Harry's going to step in and see if he can time one up. As our photographer, Mr. Weaver, tries to get over into position and dodge the bat swinging.
Yeah.
Good job. Childress, Texas product, Mr. Weaver.
Okay.
Been here for years, but lived in Childress, he and his wife.
Oh, he went for it.
He talked Harry into swinging at that one.
Man.
Harry Brumley also has been the pitcher tonight.
Quick 2 strikes to Harry.
Steps in. That is a nice strike.
Man.
Struck him
I know.
out
I know, and I felt
for
it.
out number 3.
That was quick. That's 3 up, 3 down.
That is 3 up, 3 down. They did a great job. Braves did a great job. It's easy to get down whenever you're this far down in a score. It really is. Hats off to the Braves and their coaches to keep them engaged and wanting to play and wanting to compete. And they're over there wanting to compete and play. And our hats are off to the coaches and to those boys over there, because the score right now is
14-3.
14-3 in the bottom of the
We're headed to the bottom of the 4th.
Headed to the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah.
We have a pitching change. It's going to be Blake Meek coming off first base.
Yeah, I've never seen him pitch.
Blake, this will be a first time for Blake
Okay.
to pitch for us. He is an outstanding quarterback. He plays in the league here, football league here, 4th grade, 3rd, 4th, or 4th, 5th, 3rd, 4th. He is probably one of the better 3rd, 4th grade quarterbacks in Midland and Odessa. Their team is currently undefeated. They win by 30 to 60 points every game.
Oh, man.
This young man is a really good athlete. Hats off to D-Bat tonight. D-Bat has a wonderful facility out on 1788 near the airport. They have coaches that coach baseball, and they're high-level coaches. Coaches that have played in the majors, coaches that have played in the collegiate levels, been very successful. They coach pitching and hitting and stealing and running and fielding and everything. A lot of these boys are a product of D-Bat. Blake Meek works out there, and he's not a pitcher by trade here, but he wants to get in and give it a try. He is so he's going to give it a try first go around. The catcher that stepped in right now, that's Meyer McKellar, also attends D-Bat. John Williamson is coached by none other than the infamous Coach Barry Kiefer. Barry is.
You can pick them out.
You can pick the ones out are being trained
Yeah.
out at D-Bat.
Yeah.
John is trained out there. Brody Evans is also trained by Coach Barry Kiefer at D-Bat. We have Patrick Timmons also was coached by Barry Kiefer at D-Bat. We've got Barry Russell out there. Everybody knows Barry. He was a long-time coach at Midland High, head coach. He's out there coaching. We've got Josh Turley. He was a great left-hander for Baylor. played in the Detroit Tigers organization. Dennis Schrum is coaches both. He coached both softball and baseball, mostly baseball.
Yeah.
He was in the Astros organization. They've got two really good female softball coaches. One coaches pitching, the other fielding, hitting, and so they're great. And then they've got strength and conditioning, speed and agility that our son and several of these boys are on, which is with Matthew Cosera. Daniel Enriquez is also out there as a strength and conditioning and speed and conditioning coach, strength and conditioning, speed and agility coach. So, DBAT, we appreciate everything you do. Boy, there's a first pitch swinging. DBAT, we appreciate everything you do for these boys. If you want to do your kids a favor, get out there, get them regular lessons, and watch them really grow. Oh no, you can't. You can pick these boys out.
Oh yeah.
That are professionally coached, and we've got this diamond in the rough out there. That's a strike by Blake Meek inside. So we need to use it. We need to get out there and use it. They've got batting cages, all state-of-the-art batting cages. Tell you how the speed of your bat, speed of when you're throwing. They've got all the technology. There's a hit by number 5, Christopher, up to second base, and he is thrown out. Second base, over to number 5, John Williamson, who is now.
Well, it's right on the money, wasn't it?
It's right on the money. John playing first base, moved from third this time to first, and that was a great.
Oh man,
great.
That was good
play from short to first.
Man, that's a nice defensive stance right there.
Those two boys are coached at DBAT. The ones that made that play right there.
You can tell.
Yeah.
Yep, you can tell.
These are 9-year-olds.
That's a tough throw to make.
That's a tough throw to make. These are 9-year-old boys. Yeah. I mean, this is really first legit year of player pitch. Blake Meek throws a really good pitch. Number 2, Blake Meek for a strike. Right, throwing to number 7, Rafa. Outside. But clipped the corner for a strike. It's an out. Number 12, Jose. Number 12, Jose is stepping in. Gets the first pitch right down the middle. Swinging. He's a little late. That ball was really heated up. Got past him. Late swing.
Yeah.
But a nice pitch. Another strike. Inside.
Inside.
Right over the plate, though. Yeah, I mean over the inside part, the inside part of that plate. It's legit in any league. Got him swinging for out number 3.
That was it.
That retires the side.
That was 3 up, 3 down. Who
3 up, 3 down.
That this team had some just diamonds of the rough with pitching. I mean,
yeah.
You got a Ferrari with Harry.
Yeah.
He lacks a little bit in the control. Once he zeroes in, that kid's dangerous.
He is.
And Blake, that guy just throws him right down the middle.
Absolutely, he does.
They're using the whole plate.
I want to give Jack Henry Harding kudos. Again, he was at shortstop on that play, that combo play. Number 6, Jack Henry Harding, back over to John Williamson on first for the out. Good play, good throw. Jack, great job. So coming up in this inning is Kobe Weaver. Kobe Weaver's going to stand in to see if he can get a knock. Top of the 5th, it'll be Meyer McKellar after Kobe, and then Blake Meek. Kobe's our left-hander. He's also one of our pitchers. He pitches and he hits left-handed. He is also a very good golfer. He plays basketball. He's an all-around athlete. His sister, Maddie Weaver, is a really good basketball player and a really good golfer. You'll see her playing. Collegiately. You may see her on TV one day. Their dad, Dr. Rye Weaver, is a very good athlete too. He's coming over to talk to us. So we're No pressure.
Yeah. Be careful. All right, well, while Steve heads to the car to get his pitching gun, we're going to test the speed on some of our kids. Now's a fine time to give a couple shout-outs out there to you out in the digital world. Power Boost Greg, know you're with us. Thinking about you a lot, man. Refined human. Also, Petty Officer Tompkins, this game wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for your service. We might not even be free. So thank you for getting the Nor, jumping in a boat, and just rowing to wherever the conflict was. Thank you for doing that. I want to thank all you special listeners out there. This program wouldn't be available if it wasn't for you guys subscribing and listening and enjoying it. A fine, fine evening for baseball out here. It's calm. Not so much of a breeze anymore. Temperatures dropped to 82. Lights are coming on. Phillies are leading 14-3. Atlanta's sticking with it, though. They're scrappy. Happy Scrappy Hero Pup. That was a show. And we're ready to go. To the top of the fifth, Colby Jack is going to make Swiss cheese out of this defense.
Come on, Colby.
Colby takes a ball, almost to his head, but he takes it. Same pitch, outside. Three one's the count to Colby. Oh, he went for it. 3-2. My co-host is back.
Had to run out to the parking lot. The coaches have requested the radar gun. They want to check Blake Meek's speed. So
We got an equipment.
just so happened to have one in the car.
Oh, all right. We had an equipment failure here for our catcher. So we have time.
Kobe Weaver is the first one up to bat. Did I miss anything?
You have not missed anything. I think he's on a 3-2 count right now.
3-2 count.
All we have this time, we'll do a Did You Know? Steve, did you know that the military designed the hand grenade to be the exact same weight and dimensions as a baseball?
No, I didn't.
They thought that...
So it was originally round.
It was originally round. Now there's variations to.
Oh, there's a hit by Kobe Weaver
nice.
right back up the center. Gets past second baseman into center
Right.
field.
To center field. Nice.
is-
Single.
He
Nice
makes,
single.
he makes the turn to go, but he comes back. Kobe Weaver's on safe at first. And now we have Meyer McKellar stepping
Man,
in.
Meyer.
He's going to see if he can get Kobe Weaver around on those bases. Meyer wants a piece of the rock too, as they used to say. Outside and high, and there's Kobe. He's off and running, going to second.
Man.
He'll get in standing up,
Yep.
uncontested. He's showing signs
You
of
got to
stealing.
radar him. He's fast.
Yeah. Oh, he is fast. Yeah, he's one of the fastest, if not the fastest runner on the team, and he's running to third now.
And there he goes.
And he will get into third, no problem, almost walking in. He's taunting him though. He's
Oh,
coming off
was-
third.
Yeah, he was.
He
Yeah,
wants him to
was,
throw
yeah.
because he's going to run if he throws. All right, so Kobe Weaver's on third. We're
More
having
equipment
equipment issues. So
change.
back to the hand grenade. So originally, I do remember seeing in some museums the old round ones. I was wondering about that.
They
Didn't
did.
know. And so then they went to the elongated.
They did. The exact size of the baseball and weight is the same as the first grenades introduced. They wanted. I
can see the logic.
They thought it'd be easier for them to throw a baseball-like weapon,
Yep.
and it is the exact size and dimensions.
Okay.
Fun fact.
You know, but it makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, it really, really does.
Yeah. Speaking of sports, what a crazy sports weekend.
Oh,
for,
man.
for all you guys.
I would have never thought the Cowboys would pull it out.
Yeah.
Gravy. The
Also-
upsets? Wow.
Crazy upsets, college football this weekend. Crazy.
It was.
So you love college football, just shake it up.
They got it shook up. And, you know, for the University of Texas, they didn't have to play this weekend,
did
and they
not.
gained. They went to number one, not
They
even
went to number
playing.
one, just like that.
Yeah, thanks to Alabama's loss.
Alabama.
And, Tennessee's
Out.
loss.
Tennessee, Michigan.
Here comes
Meyer.
Kobe Weaver trying to steal home, and he's in there
He
safe.
is.
Score for
Meyer
Kobe
went
Weaver.
around looking for that one, did not find it. (15-3).
Meyer swinging
Man,
at that.
he went looking for it.
He wanted to hit one. These boys want to hit them.
Oh, man. Meyer went looking for it, couldn't find it,
Struck
struck
Meyer
him out.
That's going to bring Blake Meek to the plate. Blake Meek to the plate, the one that was just up throwing and settling in really nicely as a pitcher,
Yeah. Oh,
which I
yeah.
knew he would.
Oh, yeah.
Inside to Blake. He doesn't want to throw him one to hit because this boy will launch it. He hit one. He bounced one over the fence in practice last night. He nearly got all of it.
Well, outside the Blake. We got no runners, or they would have been gone.
It's hard to hit these pitches. Really hard. A little balk there, but that's all right. On the outside,
We don't count ball.
no count punks.
He's had a couple. 3-0 to Blake.
Taking his time.
Controlling
He
the
throws
game.
that
Had to move.
inside.
Just like that.
Blake is on. John Williamson coming up to the bat.
One on.
The bat. John hits a nice one right back to the mound. Safe on first base. Blake Meek advances to second.
2 on. 1 out.
Outside
Way outside.
to Jack Henry Harding, number 6.
John
Jack Henry
President Harding.
He wants to see if he can bring these two runners in. John Williamson on first, Blake Meek on second, number 6 swing. Oh, they're running, they're off.
Wild pitch.
All right, runners move up, they advance on the wild pitch.
Do you know this for certain? Do we call
Imprint
this,
certain?
No, Jack Henry. Does everybody call him Jack Henry?
They call him Jack Henry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we
all right.
call him Jack Henry
Yeah.
in practice. Yeah.
I realize everybody's got first, middle, last, but
Yeah.
I didn't know if
It's
we
rare.
Just,
You don't hear a lot of first and last names.
You don't.
I've got a nephew,
do you?
John Paul Jones. Yeah, John Paul. We
John-
call him John
John Paul?
Paul. We call him,
John
call
Paul
him John Paul.
Jones.
The John Paul Jones. He's really old right now.
Okay. Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
But he's in Boise, Idaho. He may be listening tonight. He and Morgan, his wife Morgan.
John Paul.
Out at Wink, we have my sister-in-law and brother-in-law generally listening to us. They may be. Donna Tompkins, Kurt Tompkins, they were in the military. Kurt was on a frigate. My sister-in-law was on the USS Ronald Reagan. Thank you so much for your service. And that's where they met and gave us
A fancy boat.
3 beautiful nieces and a nephew. And my father-in-law, Vern Jones.
Duck, duck, goose.
Mother-in-law.
Oh,
Nice.
man.
Oh, he hit
Better
it right
find the
back to the
base.
pitcher
Better get back.
for an out and almost got doubled off Blake Meek, but didn't. It was close.
President Harding.
Um,
2 outs.
my father-in-law, Vern Jones, and my mother-in-law, Linda, live in Wink, Texas.
Nice.
Hit. It's
That's
out
late.
of the park,
Oh,
but
man. A little late,
it
Patty,
is,
but I like
foul.
it. Nice.
Patrick Timmons up to bat. Son of Coach Tyler Timmons over there on third. You can see in your upper left. That's his dad with those good-looking legs.
Ooh, look at them legs.
That's what his wife's saying.
Okay.
I think she's over there whistling at
I
him
agree.
right now. She's trying to get his attention. Patrick back in. That's a strike. Blake Meek is coming in to try to score, and he slides, and he is safe.
Like a bull.
Wow. You don't want to get in front of him.
Watch out.
Blake Meek. Number 2 safe. John Williamson advances to third. We have how many
16
outs?
to 3? 2 outs.
2 outs, so got to be careful stealing here. There's
Oh,
a hit out to right field by Patrick Simmons.
Holy
He drops
cow.
it into right
Nice
field.
hit, Patty.
John Williamson, number 5, comes in for a score. Patrick Timmons on his way to second, rounding second, coming into
Holy
third.
cow.
While the ball's still trying to come in from out. He's coming home. This is another in the park home run for Patrick Timmons. That's the second in as many games of in the park home runs for Patrick Timmons.
Yay, Patty.
That brings Meyer McKellar back up. No, I'm sorry, it does not. It brings in Hunter Hughes. They're built a lot alike.
Hunter Biden.
We got Hunter Biden coming in to see if he can find the base and get on and wreak havoc. We having equipment problems again, and the Phillies are actually going to share their equipment with the Braves. That's very nice. Again, that's great sportsmanship.
There you go.
Phillies coach has even putting it on for him, so they're going to try to get this catcher number 9, Nate, fixed up with some good gear so that he can finish out this game safely, and that's what it's all about, Brian.
Yep.
Keeping these young men safe.
And they're taking fire if you're a catcher. It's a tough position to play.
It is a tough position to play. Brian, while we're sitting here just kind of jabbering back and forth, can you tell me what year was the first iPhone released? What year was the first iPhone
Oh, man, I
released?
remember the lines. I want to say, 2007.
Boy, that is correct. Folks,
Oh, man.
he is not
Holy
seeing
cow.
anything. I've got this hit. He's
Oh.
legit answering these questions. It is 2007. Outside, first pitch to Hunter Hughes. That's legit.
2007.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to. You need that trip to Wall Street.
Oh, man.
You're nailing it. Let me see if I can catch you up.
Inside to Hunter. That's 2-0 to Hunter. The top of the 5th. Phillies 18. Atlanta 3.
Lights have come on. We're playing under the lights
Oh,
now.
I love it.
How about that? It's after dark.
3-0 outside. 7:35 game time. It's nice, peaceful, not a lot of breeze. This is awesome.
7:45 will be is when we turn into a pumpkin, so to speak.
That's where
If an inning starts in 1 hour, 44 minutes and 59 seconds, you have to complete that inning. So you either play an hour and 45 or 6 innings, but if you start an inning prior to playing an hour and 45 minutes, you got to finish that inning. It's outside and high. The runner is off.
Hunter's
He will
stealing.
be in. second base and threatening to go to third, trying to get that pitcher to bite on a throw.
Who do we got up to
They're
bat?
messing
That's
around
Bro.
there.
That's Bro right there. Come on, Bro.
Brody Evans, number 9, is up to the plate to
Go
bat.
get him, Bro.
Standing in to see if he can tag one. Runner on the move. Gets to third, slides, and he's safe.
Nice.
Nice slide.
We got 2 outs, but that does not seem to bother the Phillies, who
No,
already have a runner in scoring position.
they keep going with it.
Oh, Brody went for
Brody's,
it.
oh,
They
here
took
comes the
place.
runner.
We
Hunter
got-
coming home
Oh,
to try it, and he makes it
he
standing
forgot
up.
You
Hunter
forgot to go
comes
get
in
the ball.
standing up. He
Yeah.
steals the 5th run of the game. This is a prime example of when you see somebody come in and then all of a sudden the inning is over and you think, well, they must have gotten him out at home plate. That's
Yeah.
not so.
No.
He came in for the 5th run. He was successful at it.
And then
That's
we
the
gotta-
5-run
yeah,
room, and
we
we're
gotta-
out.
we gotta
5 run
limit.
room, we're out. Yeah. So let's stay with the food theme. Which British chef ran a 3-star Michelin restaurant called the Fat Duck? The Fat Duck. I got you on this one.
Oh,
Which
man.
British chef ran a 3-star Michelin restaurant called the Fat Duck.
Man, I don't know. Any
For those chefs
British
out there
chefs.
that know us, that know cooking,
my guess would be Gordon Ramsay.
good guess. That's a good guess.
He's
That's
up-
not Gordon.
About the only.
I'll give you 3 guesses. You deserve it
Oh,
because
wait a
you've
minute.
gotten all the others.
Uh,
If you get this one, I think I'll fall backwards off of my
Man,
and down
okay.
2 flights of stairs.
Let's see. Did I don't? Oh man. British chefs. Oh man. Is he? Is it a man?
It is a man.
I give up. My first guess is somebody named Niles, which is a very British name.
His name is Heston Blumenthal.
I did not know that.
You'd have never got that, would
I
you?
would have never got
Heston
that. No.
Blumenthal. How about that? How about that?
Speaking of British, did you know America's national pastime, is a British sport?
No, I did not.
It is
Sure
not invented by an American. It is not credited. This is a offshoot of cricket,
Cricket?
and was played in the 1800s. And it is, I don't know if it's official or not, but it is credited to England as the inventor of the sport.
Know that.
Yeah. Has become our pastime.
It sure has. In a big way. There's a lot of money made
Yeah.
off of that.
Yep. Yep, there were official baseball games in England in 1791.
1791.
Yeah. No, it wasn't until the very early part of the 20th century that the American League started.
45.
1901, 1908, something like that.
Oh, yeah. I think you see a 50. He's throwing 44, 45, 46 right now. I think you see him tag 49, 50 when he gets going, yeah. You're hearing us talk to parents and coaches back here. We're about to clock radar gun Blake Meek. We're interested in how hard he's throwing. An average high-end fastball. So a fast average fastball for a 12-year-old is about 45, 46 miles an hour. So these boys are 9. So we've got some boys throwing on this team that throw in the mid-40s.
Yeah.
Blake is probably going to be one of those. We're gonna shoot the radar gun at him here when he gets going. To me, I saw a couple of pitches that looked like 50-51.
With control.
With
by the way.
control.
That's, anybody, you can just launch whatever you want.
Yeah, that's right.
If you can control it, that's even better. So. So smoke coming off that one.
50 miles an hour was that one.
Man.
48. 48 miles an hour on that one.
Come on, Blake.
And it's a 2-0 count. 0-2 count. Sorry, 2 strikes. Oh, he went for it.
48. He is.
Oh,
He's throwing
did he
a.
give him a 2-1? He gave him a ball in that one. Oh, man. Did we get a... Oh, I thought he was going to have
That's a
that.
46
Oh,
mile an hour fastball that was hit by number 12,
Man.
Jose.
Who's our first baseman, Steve?
Our first baseman is Harry Brumley.
Man, he moved over to the first. I thought he was going to have that. Oh, just right over his head. Nice hit. Nice defensive stance.
Harry Brumley's at first. Looks like Nolan Raines is at second.
Oh. Okay.
Blake Meek is.
A little high, but oh, man. Main man Meyer. He was ready to go.
.47 mile an hour fastball on the outside corner for a strike.
Man. 1-2. Oh,
That is a 51 mile an hour
Oh,
fastball
nice.
right down the middle. It's a foul tip.
stays 1-2. So batter got a little piece of that one. 2 and oh, he got him.
49 steady. Every once in a while you'll play 50, 51. Huh? Number 11. Number 11 is in the box. George, number 11 is in the box.
Yeah.
And we have, is it Jose, number 12 on first base? It's a little outside.
That was a little outside.
This young man's bringing the heat.
He's got 1-1.
Out in the field, we have Patrick Timmons in left. We have Aiden Flores in center. John Williamson in right. Ethan Earl at third. Kobe Weaver at short. Nolan Rainey at 12. Harry Brumley at first. Nolan Rainey at second, number 12. Harry Brumley at first. Pitching is Blake Meek. Catching is Nair McKellar. We're trying to, you'll see that we're switching these kiddos out in positions
Yeah, we are.
now, trying to give them experience.
Oh, man.
That was a nice strike down the middle.
That was.
Trying to give all these the kiddos experience on the infield, so they try to move them around and give everybody some experience. 47.
Outside. Take your base.
That was the ball.
That was the
number
ball.
11 is going
Yeah.
to take his base.
Yeah.
So you have a number 11 George, number 12 Jose,
No outs.
first
2
and
on.
second, and now you've got
Number 1.
number 1 Dylan is coming up to face this
Ah.
flamethrower
Dylan Thomas.
Blake Meek.
Very fine poet. Oh, man.
47 mile an hour fastball there.
What are you going to do? Don't run on Meyer.
Again, Blake is a fine quarterback in his football league. He has got an arm. You can see it shining now.
Oh, man. He got hit
Number 1 was hit.
with like a 60-mile-an-hour fat.
That loads the bases. He
Oh,
takes that.
Nice
He takes
sportsmanship
that
by our
very
man
nice.
Meyer. Look
I
at that.
mean,
He just wanted to make sure he's okay.
Yeah.
Nice job, Meyer.
number 1, man, he took it like a champ.
Man,
Bases are loaded
we're loaded.
for Blake Meek on the
No
mound.
outs.
We have no outs.
Need a batter. Could take a batter. Anybody want a bat? We got a batter.
Coming up to bat is number. Nope, they pulled that batter out. They're putting
okay.
in a. They're putting in a
Home run king.
pinch hitter, I guess. Number 10,
Ish.
Jared is going to come up and see if he can
Jared.
bring these folks home.
That ball was high.
outside. 0-1 to Jared. He went to Jared.
Did he get any diamonds?
Yeah, he should have.
That's inside.
That was inside.
Runner is threatening. He is going to come home. No, he is out. Third base stealing home. Number 12 is out at the plate. A really good combination between Meyer McKellar, the catcher, and Blake Meek, the pitcher, coming in to cover home like you're taught. That's nice.
Runners at the corners. That's outside.
We got a 3-0 count. Blake throwing the heat, just not controlling it.
Yeah, it's hard to get both
I'm
at
telling
the
you.
same time, you know. It's tough.
Oh, that was in. Oh, holy cow! Oh man, Meyer, where are you?
He decided,
Unlikely.
decided to hold it because there really wasn't
I don't
any,
think there was no cover. There
that's
was no
just-
coverage on second.
No, there
I can
wasn't.
see
And
that.
no sense getting something going on and
Yeah.
getting unnecessary
Yeah.
runs for sure.
Oh, he went
Blew it by him.
3-2. Oh, he went. Oh man, foul ball.
That's a 49-mile-an-hour fastball by that 9-year-old.
Man, I can tell why he was late. I mean, that's
Yeah, he swung late. It blew by him.
3-2. Sorry.
It was in.
He walked him.
It's outside. He walked him.
That loads the bases up again. Big swinger. Oh, this is the golfer, the guy that likes to.
So coming
I
out
like
to
it.
bat.
I like it. There. Oh, I love that. I love it.
He's getting that neck loose.
Love it.
He is wanting to hit. Number 8, Mason